Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Learning Key. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Today, we're diving deep into English communication skills that actually work for B1 level learners.
If you've ever felt stuck during a conversation or worried your message wasn't clear, this one's for you.
We know it's easy to freeze up or overthink when you're trying to express yourself in English, but we've got your back. By the end of this episode, you have practical steps you can use so your next conversation feels smooth, not stressful.
So let's break it down. Real communication isn't just about vocabulary or grammar. It's about ideas connecting, feelings coming through, and people truly understanding each other.
Here's the thing. Most communication issues aren't about missing words. They're about how those words are used, the way messages are shaped, and the confidence with which you deliver them.
We're going to show you techniques, common mistakes, and easy fixes, plus lots of model conversations you can practice with.
Ready? Let's jump in.
We hear a lot about good communication, but let's get specific. What does it actually mean?
Think of communication as a bridge. On one side is your thought, on the other is your listener. The words you choose are the building blocks.
Let's say you want to explain a new idea. You have choices. You can use simple sentences, you can add details, you can ask questions. Each one helps your message cross that bridge.
For B1 learners, the goal isn't perfection, it's clarity. It's about making sure the other person gets your main point.
You know, sometimes learners think they have to use big words or complicated grammar to sound fluent. In reality, the best communicators stick to clear, short sentences, especially when they're unsure.
Let's try a quick example. Imagine you want to tell a friend about your favorite book.
I read a book last week. It's called The Silent Sea. It was exciting and I learned a lot.
Notice how Anna's using plain language. She's focusing on what matters, the name of the book, her feeling about it, and why she liked it.
That's the heart of communication. Simple, direct, honest.
Starting conversations, for many learners, is the hardest part.
Most people wait for the perfect moment or the perfect phrase. Here's the truth. Just begin.
You can start with a question, a comment about the situation, or a simple greeting. Let's do a few examples.
You're at a cafe and you want to talk to someone about the weather.
Try, "Hi, do you think it will rain today?"
Or, it's warm outside. Do you like sunny days?
Simple as that. You open the door.
Ending a conversation can be tricky too. What helps is to plan one or two closing lines, like, nice talking to you, or have a great day.
Practicing these lines makes them feel natural when the moment comes.
People often think that quick answers mean good listening. Not true.
Real listening is about catching the speaker's meaning, responding in a way that shows you understand, and asking a follow-up question when you're interested.
Say someone tells you, I started a new job last week and it's challenging.
You could reply, "That sounds exciting. What's your job like?" Or, "It can be hard to start something new. How do you feel about it?"
That's how natural conversations grow. You're not just waiting your turn, you're helping the other person open up.
Everyone makes mistakes, native speakers included. The trick is not to freeze or apologize too much.
If you say a word wrong, just correct it and keep going. If you forget a word, try describing it.
For example, maybe you forget the word umbrella. Just say, "That thing we use when it rains," and the other person will get it.
The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to keep the conversation moving.
Here's a tip. If you're unsure about a word or grammar, use a simple sentence instead of struggling for a complex one.
Less stress, more flow.
Let's do some short conversation models so you can practice at home.
I'll start. Hey, David, what did you do last weekend?
I visited my family. We cooked dinner together and played games. How about you?
I went hiking on Sunday. It was tiring but fun.
Notice how we're keeping it simple, sharing details and asking questions.
Sometimes conversations get tricky. Maybe you disagree or you don't understand something.
If you don't understand, just say, "Sorry, could you say that again?"
If you disagree, you can say, I see your point, but I think. That way you stay polite but share your view.
Conversation is about connecting, not winning. It's okay to pause, ask for help, or share your feelings.
Confidence is built step by step. Every conversation is practice.
Try speaking English a little every day, not just in lessons, but in real life. Grocery store, bus stop, online messages.
Focus on making your message clear, not perfect.
Celebrate small wins. Did someone understand you? Did you share your idea?
That's progress. Now talk about body language to support your words. This really means that communication is more than just words.
Exactly. Your body says a lot even before you speak. People notice your facial expressions, hand gestures, and eye contact.
If you look engaged and smile, it helps others feel comfortable talking to you.
Here's a tip. Nod when you listen to show you're paying attention. It's a small action, but powerful.
And if you don't understand something, you can raise your eyebrows or tilt your head slightly. That's a natural way to ask, can you explain more?
On the flip side, crossing your arms or looking away might make people think you're not interested, even if you are.
So when you practice English, practice your body language too. It makes a big difference.
One challenge learners face is vocabulary. You want to say more, but don't know enough words.
Here's the thing, you don't need to learn hundreds of new words every day.
Instead, focus on learning words you can use in lots of situations.
Think about topics you discuss often: food, travel, work, feelings.
And learn phrases, not just single words. For example, "I'm looking forward to" is super useful.
When you hear a new word, write it down with a simple example sentence. That helps you remember it.
Use that word in your next conversation. Repetition is key.
And don't worry about using the perfect word every time. The simplest word is often the best one. Let me tell you a secret. Asking for clarification is one of the strongest communication skills you can have.
So many learners avoid it because they think it shows weakness or that they should understand everything right away.
In reality, asking questions lets the conversation keep going. It shows you care.
Phrases like, "Could you repeat that please?" or "What does that mean?" are your friends.
Or even, sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Can you say it again?
Using these phrases confidently helps you sound natural and makes conversation smoother.
The key is to say them politely and with a smile.
Small talk can feel awkward, but it's the easiest way to get comfortable speaking English.
Think about it as a warm-up, not a big test.
You can start with simple topics like the weather, sports, or weekend plans.
Here's an example. Hi, how was your weekend? Or, did you watch the game last night?
Keep your questions open. What did you do? Instead of yes/no questions like, "Did you have a good weekend?"
When you practice small talk regularly, it builds your confidence for bigger conversations.
And it helps you learn new words naturally.
Here's the deal. Everyone gets nervous about mistakes, but nobody gets better by staying silent.
When you make a mistake, don't apologize over and over. Just correct it if you can, smile, and keep going.
For example, if you say, I have 23 years, catch yourself and quickly say, I am 23 years old. That's it.
People appreciate honesty and effort, not perfection.
Sometimes you might not even notice a mistake until later. That's fine too.
Every mistake is a sign you're out there practicing. So don't beat yourself up. Just keep the conversation moving.
Sharing opinions is a big part of real communication, but it can feel tricky at first.
Simple phrases help. Try, I think, in my opinion, or from my experience.
Here's how you might use them. I think learning with friends is easier, or, in my opinion, city life is exciting.
If someone asks you to explain, don't panic. Use words like because or so.
I like football because it's fun to play, or I'm tired today, so I'll relax at home.
Don't worry about sounding fancy. Focus on sharing your message clearly.
Let's break it down. Linking words help you make longer, more interesting sentences.
Words like and, but, so, and because are super useful.
For example, I wanted to go out, but it started to rain.
Or, I studied hard because I wanted to pass my exam.
Start practicing by joining two short sentences into one with a linking word.
Your English will sound smoother and more natural.
Everyday life is full of small instructions. Asking and giving directions is great practice.
Picture this. Someone in your city is lost and asks for help.
Use simple direct phrases like go street, turn left, or it's next to the bank.
If you need to ask, try, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station?
Listening to and practicing these exchanges will make you feel ready for real-world situations.
Making requests politely is important in English. It keeps things friendly and respectful.
Let's look at a few phrases. Could you help me, please? Would you mind opening the window?
You can also soften requests by saying, if it's not too much trouble.
Remember, saying please and thank you goes a long way.
Using polite language makes conversation smoother for everyone.
Sometimes you want to share how you feel. Happy, tired, excited, worried.
Use simple phrases like, I'm excited about the trip, or I feel nervous before tests.
If someone shares a feeling with you, respond kindly. For example, that sounds great, or I'm sorry to hear that.
Practice saying how you feel in English every day, even just to yourself.
Talking in groups can feel intimidating, but it's fantastic practice.
Don't wait to be perfect before you join in. Start with listening carefully.
If you want to speak, try phrases like, can I add something? Or, that's interesting, I agree.
You can also support others by saying, good point, or I hadn't thought of it that way.
Remember, it's okay to just listen sometimes and join in when you're ready.
Music, movies, podcasts, these are great for practicing real-life English.
Listen for how people speak, the rhythm, and even the mistakes.
If you hear a new phrase, repeat it out loud. Copy the tone and pace.
Watching scenes with subtitles helps match words with sound.
Use media as a toolkit for listening and speaking skills.
So let's bring everything together before we say goodbye.
Today, we looked at practical ways to build your English communication skills. Simple starts, confident middles, strong finishes.
We went through everyday phrases, how to listen, how to respond, and what to do when you're stuck.
Remember, you don't need to sound perfect. You just need to be understood.
Every time you practice, you grow. Every mistake is a lesson you'll use next time.
Step by step, you're building real skill, the kind that gets you through real-life conversations, travel, work, meeting new friends.
Here's a challenge for you. This week, pick one idea from this video and use it every day.
Speak up, ask a question, share an opinion, or just listen and respond with a smile.
Write it down after. How did it feel? What did you learn?
If you're nervous, start small. Try with someone you trust, or even practice alone.
The more you use English, the more it starts feeling like something natural, not a test.
And every moment, you're moving forward. We believe in you.
Let's wrap up. Thanks for spending time with us. We love hearing your stories and questions in the comments.
On English Learning Key, you're part of a real community. Everyone here is working, learning, and growing together.
If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with a friend.
And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss practical English advice and real-life tips.
Keep practicing, keep connecting.
See you in the next video. Take care.
Bye for now.